Welcome, true believers, to Bad Wolf Comics. I'm your host, the Bad Wolf, and today, Omnigeddon continues with our January haul. Welcome back, true believers, to another Bad Wolf Comics Omnigeddon video. This is our January haul, our first haul of 2023. But I gotta tell you, folks, there's a lot of great stuff in this month's haul. Stuff I've been waiting for a long time, stuff I never thought would get reprinted. This is a really great haul this month, folks. But we're gonna just do as usual. I'm gonna stack the books here, and we're gonna start pulling books. Let's get started. All right, we're going to leave this as our final box. It's pretty heavy, so I didn't want to put it on the floor. But we're saving the best for last. So we'll take a look at these, and then I'll get to the last books here. But we are going to kick it off with something special. Now, these books I had heard about when I started collecting Omnis, but they were already out of print. I had already missed them. And so I had to just wait for the reprints, because I kept waiting and trying to find them on eBay. I just wasn't finding anything at a decent price, like you would at eBay. All right, let's take a look here. We got some new packaging here with organic priced books. They're not just bubble wrapping everything anymore. They got these cartons. So far, I haven't had anything that's come in damaged, so I can't complain. Not too hard to open. They've got some, looks like they got some bubble wrap and some paper in here to kind of use as filler. But we have Descender Volume 1 and Descender Volume 2. I pre-ordered one a while ago, and it just took its time coming out, and finally Descender Volume 2 came up. So I pre-ordered that, and they both shipped the same week. Who knew? But now I finally get to dive into this awesome series. I've been hearing so much about it. I got Ascenders, so I was waiting for these to show up, and I think this is going to be the next binge read I do, folks. I think I'm going to start with Descender 1, 2, go on to Ascender, and then I'll do an overview for the whole series. But these were high on my list. I was very excited to get these, and I'm glad we finally got them in stock, and we finally got those reprints. So jump on these if you can, man. You don't want to miss these. All right. It's a great way to kick it off. Oh, man. I'm so excited to read those. Let's take a look at what else we got here. All right. All of these I do open first just to make sure that the books that are said to be there are there and there's no major damage or anything. Another one of our cartons here. I don't even remember what this one is. It's like a Russian nesting doll. All right, let's see. Ah, these are some of the smaller books that I had ordered. Let's see here. See, JP and crew always take great care to package their books as safely as possible so that we don't have any, damage or dings or anything like that. Because who wants to deal with returns? It's not fun for them. It's not fun for us. So first, these are some smaller books. I ordered these last year. I was hoping this would get here in time, but it didn't. So I went ahead and did the Claus, How Santa Claus Began. But maybe we'll do this one next year, is Santa vs. Zombies. I got this for obvious reasons. Santa vs. Zombies. Enough said. Yeah. All right, so the next book here was Nightwing, Get Grayson. This is a Volume 2 of the newer series. I got the Volume 1, so I wanted to pick this up. Just a Nightwing fan, so I had to pick it up. One of the smaller books. Moving on. All right, what have we got here? Ah, yes. Another great reprint. All right. Now, this is one of those that, again, I missed it, so I had to wait for a reprint because books get so expensive on eBay that it's just insane. Like, people want to charge over $200 for a book, and it's absolutely absurd. I just won't pay that much. I'll wait for a reprint or I won't get it. But this is our Avengers Volume 1 by Busiek and Perez. The art and writing in this is so good, I just had to pick it up. Everyone's been raving about it, so I said, all right, I'll get this run. So I'm really hoping they do a Volume 2, and we'll pre-order that as well. Great stuff. Look at the back. It just looks great. All right, moving on to the next box. You see all of them have this new cardboard packaging. I imagine it's a lot cheaper and easier on the environment than all the plastic they've been doing. But I really like the plastic because it was like a tank. But so far, no complaints. Everything so far has arrived okay. So far. see here. All right. I have so much of this. See, this is packaging that I won't keep, so. All right, now these were smaller books, and when I saw them come out, I wasn't sure. I've been really kind of holding out for an omnibus of these. But Tom King did a couple Batman runs, so we got Batman Catwoman by Tom King, and Batman Killing Time with the variant, which is odd because DC doesn't usually do variant covers, but that was a really nice cover too for a variant. So I picked these up. And you're welcome, everyone, because with my luck, now that I have purchased these, they will release an omnibus. So I just got to take one for the community and buy the stuff that I know I'm going to have to replace in 6 months. But that's just my luck. It's the way everything works. Like the Batman Spawn, I bought the original, and as soon as it arrived here, the next day there was an announcement for Deluxe Edition, and I pre-ordered that too. And guess what? That's going to come, and they're going to release an Absolute. So I just keep buying them, and it just adds more stuff for my giveaway shelf. So. That's like Batman. I haven't had any new DC Batman books in a while, so that was kind of nice. All right, what do we got here? All of that for one book. All right, to go with my Aliens books, we have Predator. So I think they have enough content to do one more of these. Maybe not. I could be wrong. I'm really excited for this. I read these in singles when I was working for Dark Horse back when they, were published by Dark Horse. So, but I'm excited to see the omnibus format of this. So another great book to add to the collection. Although we may have to do something about the spine. Red and white just doesn't go well for me. So Roy, I might come at you for a spine, but it'll be a little later. We got other books to worry about for now. All right, moving on. Just a few more boxes left, folks. It's actually a much shorter video than previous videos. My pre-orders are starting to wind down, so I won't be having like a full 18, 20 books every time. And just when I say that, that adds new books, or they push books back. And so. All right. Ooh, yeah. Now this is one that I already have a custom dust jacket for the first volume, and we're definitely going to have to make a custom dust jacket for this because I can't stand white spines. But this is X Factor by Peter David, Volume 2. And of course, our white spine needs to be taken care of because it just bugs me. I got a really great custom dust jacket and a great spine from Roy for the first one, so we'll probably just do a continuation to that. Or I've actually been considering maybe reprinting that one and redoing the logo on it, but we'll see. I got a lot of other projects in the works, so that'll just kind of have to come down the pipeline as later on down the road. All right. All right, this is our second to last box, and we'll dig into these. What could they be? I'll bet you a lot of you have guessed what those are already. All right. Oh, look, another Russian nesting doll. So first, we have Miles Morales Spider-Man Volume 2. This is the rebrand that they're doing from the originals. And Donny Cates' Venomnibus. Great back, great cover. This should be a good one. And this should be a good one too. I really like the new covers on these Miles Morales books. All right, folks. These books are books that I've wanted for a long time. I never thought they'd be reprinted. And then the Todd Father made an announcement. Yep, that's right. Let's dig into these. Now, when I got this box was actually encased in another box with a bunch of paper wrapped around it. And it came with a couple of these singles. And these were like special edition deals for Something is Killing the Children. I really thought it was a nice gift and a little bonus on top of my book. So thank you, JP and crew, for hooking me up with those. And while we're on the subject, I get all my books from Organic Price Books. So for those of you that shop there, don't forget to use the code BADWOLF during checkout for $2 off your order. So excited for these ones, guys. Let's see. These are the Spawn Origins Deluxe Editions. Here's our Volume 1. Here's our Volume 2. Yep, I got them all, folks. I'm going to move these over a little bit. Volume 3. Oh, I'm so excited for these. Volume 4. And of course, Volume 5. Now, I actually do have all of these in the standard deluxe edition books, the standard white ones. Now, I think what I'm going to do, because those are easier to read than these, I'm a delivery driver, so sometimes I like to take my books out with me and read in between deliveries, and these are just too big, and not only that, I really don't want to risk taking them out of the house. So I'll probably use the others as reading copies, and these will just be at-home copies. I'm considering doing an overview of all these books. It'll pretty much just, I mean, you guys know who Spawn is, you know what he's about, but I think JP already did a video on that, so I'm probably not going to be too keen to do that whole thing. Now, the only thing this whole time I have been saying, we haven't got a single damaged book with all this new packaging. Sadly, let me get to it here. Most of these came in just fine. However, I don't know if you guys can see it on the video, but this upper corner here got pretty banged up. I have no doubt JP will replace this, no problem. He's always been really good about it. But that's our January Omnigeddon haul, folks. Our first haul of 2023. Let's get our final shot. And this completes our January Omnigeddon haul. I get all of my books from Organic Price Books. But stick around, true believers. Bad Wolf Comics has much more in store for the new year. Later this month, we'll be doing a comparison of the Lock and Key Compendium and the Lock and Key Masters editions. And also, for next month, I'll be doing another overview for one of these custom omnibus. For those of you that aren't aware, we do have a Bad Wolf Comics Facebook group, which is where I do all of my polls and voting and everything for now until we get our Patreon set up. Definitely go over to the Bad Wolf Comics Facebook group, sign up, and cast your vote. With that said, I am the Bad Wolf. This is Bad Wolf Comics. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.